All right, peace, power, and profit, everyone. It's gonna be a quick video. I'm gonna just go over some of Jordan Brand's numbers and why it's really keeping Nike afloat, even though Nike has dropped in share price. But it probably would have fell further if it had not been for Jordan Brand numbers. So I'm just gonna read this article, and I'm gonna be real quick and get up out of here. So let's go ahead and do that right now. So this is Yahoo Finance, and it says Nike stock Jordan Brand has lots of air left. Analyst says, yet shares of the footwear giant are down 14% year to date, and we all know why. If you've been following my page, been following me, you know why Nike has not been performing well. It goes back actually to 2020. During the pandemic, a lot of their footwear designers left and basically predicted that Nike would have these problems, especially with inventory and creativity, and they just have not been delivering like they're supposed to, and really been um, I wouldn't say draining, but lacking in uh, designer creativity outside of collaborations, but more so um, the amount of shoes that they make that people don't want. The colorways don't fit what people want, so it's not uh, showing in the numbers. Well, it is showing in the numbers that it's not doing that well. So anyway, let me read this article, um, and here's the reporter on this, Brooke Palmer, and this was reported on Tuesday, September 5th. All right, it says Jordan continues to be a slam dunk for Nike. The sneaker and apparel brand, which Nike launched with NBA All-Star Michael Jordan in 1997, is on track to become the second largest footwear brand in North America. Guggenheim analyst Robert Jabul wrote in a client note titled Lots of Air Left in Brand Jordan on Tuesday. The Nike brand has the top spot, of course. According to Jabul, hype is still there. In the company's fiscal fourth quarter earnings, the Jordan brand brought in 6.59 billion in revenue, 12.9% of Nike's total fiscal year 2023 sales. And as you can see right here, um, year over year numbers, and it's just grown over the years. Took a couple dips in 2018, 2019, but from 2020, it's grown over 3%. So that's pretty good. Let's say continue reading. And the brand has plenty of momentum heading into the holidays, especially around the re release of a sneaker that first debuted in 1996. Um, they are talking about the Air Jordan 11, but this is nothing new. We get an Air Jordan 11 every holiday season or every December. So I think the colorway that they're going to talk about is uh, what was called the DMP, which means Defining Moments Package. Um, but they're calling this one the Gratitude, which is weird. But people like the shoe regardless. But it goes on to say the sneaker industry is anticipating a holiday launch of the Air Jordan 11 at $230, which is considered by many as one of the greatest Jordan sneakers ever. That's true. Jabril wrote, adding that Nike plans to include new colorways and additions in the release, such as the Gratitude, which is the Jordan 11 that's dropping, and the Defining Moments pack and Conquer colorways, because that colorway is like the white with the patent leather, black patent leather, and then the outsole has the creamy bottom instead of the either gum or the new uh, blue or translucent bottom, and they use leather on this pair. Normally it comes with mesh, but they use leather, and which was a nice twist. And from the images I've seen, uh, they're pretty clean. So it's a holiday 11. People are gonna go crazy over them regardless, and it looks like a Concord uh, 11. So it's gonna have the demand behind it regardless. So let's keep reading. We expect these sneakers to create a lot of brand heat and keep brand Jordan relevant for sneakerheads, the analyst added. Jordan, an attractive growth vehicle, amid some concerns for Nike. They've been having these concerns. And Jordan brand is always going to be uh, a growth vehicle because though they drop a lot of shoes that a lot of people don't want, and you have a lot of Jordans sitting online and in stores, there is certain shoes that they drop every year that's going to automatically sell out. Last year it was the Chicago ones. This year it's the you have the playoff eights, you have the cherry 12s, you have the Jordan 11 gratitude, paying homage to DMPs and Concord. So you're always going to have that demand behind those, and then you have collaborations, and you also have just regular general release shoes that people like. As far as Jordan brand, um, and that's not including the Jordan brand athletes, which a lot of their stuff is garbage in my opinion. I don't care for them, but some people do. So um, we can read on for that. So after nearly 30 years, the Jordan brand remains extremely relevant and an attractive growth vehicle for Nike, even as the footwear space experiences some weakness, Drabul said. Total searches for Jordan brand keywords are up on major retailer websites, per Guggenheim and similar web data, which also includes searches on Google, Bing, and a private browser, DuckDuckGo, in the results. Searches for the brand are up 38.7% year over year on JDSports.com, 67% on Dick's Sporting Goods, 139.4% on Foot Locker, 3.3% on the sneaker site GOAT.com, 492.1% on eBay, and up 455.5% on Amazon's website. Let's see, on flightclub.com, however, searches are down 52.4%, 4% from a year ago. Okay, let's read on. There's another perk for investors. I'm an investor. Nike is a brand that is engaging Gen Z by gaining social media hype with innovation and new products. Barclays consumer discretionary analyst Adrian Yee told Yahoo Finance. The brand also benefits from secular lifestyle trends like health and wellness. Yet, despite the Jordan interest, Nike stock is down nearly 14% year to date. Shares hit a rough patch over the last month, dropping over 7% after Foot Locker posted disappointing results and cut its full-year outlook. Historically, Nike accounts for more than half of Foot Locker's total sales. Yahoo Finance's Josh Schaefer reported. And as you can see here, Nike stock definitely not doing well at all year over year. And we kind of already talked about the whys. And also, you got to look at the economy too. So that's also to add. All right. One concern for Nike is the drop in monthly downloads and usage of sneakers. Sneakers app. Wow. Wow. That's a bomb drop because sneakers app sucks. The app sucks. It sucks. It's terrible. There's no rewards for Nike or sneakers app for members, and people don't win a lot on there. So of course, you're gonna have less usage, where people start deleting the app because they never win anything. They never have a good opportunity to get the shoe, so to speak. So yeah, I can believe it. Uh, it says for Nike is the in the drop. One concern for Nike is the drop in monthly downloads and usage of sneakers, an app created by the athletic apparel giant. However, Jabril, Jabril, Jabril argued there have also been signs of weakness within mobile and web traffic for sneaker resellers. Boom. And that was one of Nike's idea and main focuses was to destroy resellers, which is why you see the resale market is why it is now. You can't really resell a lot of shoes. Some people still do, but they're not making that much money like they would have in 2020, 2021, and to a lesser degree in 2022. Um, so, you know, hey, they going to keep doing it. And, hey, the reality is if you got loyal customers as a reseller, you better pray that they continue to be loyal. But I think it would be bad business for them to continue to shop with a reseller when they can get the shoe on their own by shopping online. Because they're sitting online. A lot of the shoes are sitting online. Now, for hype releases, that's a different story. And you might need somebody, to get you that. And I'm one of those people. So yeah, that's the idea. Kill the reseller. Um, okay, so it says, however, Jabril argued there have also been signs of weakness within mobile and web traffic for sneaker resellers, which led the team to believe it is not a Jordan brand problem. It's really not. Um, it's the fact that every shoe don't have resale value. So it would start off like that way, like 3 or 4 months before the release. The resale value will be high because it's pairs out there. And then the time it comes for the release to happen, that resale value starts to dip. And normally resellers they'll kind of back off because they can't really flip it uh, for any money unless, like I said, you got loyal customers and somebody is just dumb enough to buy at that price when they can get it lower through the middleman, which is crazy. The middleman has a cheaper price for a shoe than Nike itself. So, for instance, uh, Jordan Brand could have the Retro 13 and the retail price is 200. Well, the middleman is selling it is for sale for 170. So why the hell would somebody need to go to Nike instead of going to the middleman? So there you go. As signs of stress begin to show at some large retailers, and given macro uncertainties and a slowdown in discretionary spending so far this year, Jabril added that the firm believes the weakness in the secondary sneaker market is logical. It is because economic and macro uncertainties. Um, yeah, there's a recession coming, pretty much already in one, and stagflation. So you're gonna have a more of a mass uh, unemployment rate or unemployment number going up. That means more people are going to get laid off. So yeah, that spending is going to take a even deeper dive than it has now, even though credit card debt has skyrocketed, which is how a lot of people are uh, using their spending because we know COVID money is gone. So and inflation is really crunching that spending down, and but you still gonna have consumers. Yet it's gonna continue to be less, and you can't really spend if you ain't got a job. So take note of that. Um, yeah, personal savings, that stuff. People's uh, checking and savings account, all those numbers down. So I mean, it's really, hurting these companies. And on top of that, you have crime, so to speak. So shrink. Uh, let's continue reading. Another challenge in recent years has been Nike's efforts to reduce its distribution network. Oppenheimer senior analyst Brian Nagel told Yahoo Finance one of the challenges for Nike over the last few or several years now has been that they've had to dismantle or reconfigure their wholesale distribution network because they had to think about where their partnerships and wholesale are. Nike is expected to post its first quarter fiscal 2024 financial results on Thursday, September 28th, after the market close. So yeah, that's about it. Sneakers app is getting less activity. Um, Nike is continue to try to kill resellers. Um, Stock is down 14% year over year, according to Tuesday, September 5th. I haven't looked at the chart in a while, but you can definitely pull it up. Let's see. Oh, don't have to do that. We can go right here, actually. Yeah. So let's go here. Screen. Yeah. Oh, peace. What's up, brother Andre? And believe it's been 17 minutes. I really want to keep this short, but never can be that way. Anyway, this is Nike stock currently. Let's see. We can blow that up. Try later. Let's see. As you can see, Nike been going through it. Let's put it on a year to date. So year to date, you can see. Take a dive. Yep, up and down. So started the year. Let's see, what was the high this year? The high. I'm looking at TD Ameritrade, but the high was 129.42 or 130.40, 131.31. It was the high for the year, and the low. I think we're at the low now, 97.67. So another attractive area for me to buy, even though I got in around $57. Um, I might after the earnings, I'll decide if I want to buy in or not. If it dips below where it is now, I definitely get in, buy some more shares. But I'm still up in my portfolio regardless of it dropping, uh, down from where it was at. So I hate it for people who've been buying up here at the top and now it's all the way down. That's not really a good dollar cost average. You want to buy at the lowest point you can get and, just average it out over time. I'm not a fan of just buying because, it just dips in price, especially if it's at the high. I would be selling at the top and then buying as low as possible. And if it ever got back down to 57, I would load up again easily. But yeah, man, that's it. I just wanted to read that article real quick, and you know, pretty much that's it on that. Uh, Follow me on all my socials: Chris Logic Wood on Facebook and Croft Sneakers. Croft Sneakers on Instagram and Wall Street Logic also on Instagram. And until next time, peace, power, and profit. And we'll see you.